All right, changing your stride to walking like this. Versus walking like most people walk.
So the knees are too straight.
Right. The knees are, if the knees stay slightly bent when your foot makes contact with the ground, that takes your pelvis and rotates it backwards, taking stress off the low back. It's ideal scenario of what's happening down here changes what happens in the low back, and that's why you can walk farther.
The knee bone is connected to the backbone.
There you go, Bob. So everything is connected, exactly. So we're going to talk about how you can change your walking to the first way compared to the way that most people walk, where they heel strike first and roll through. Very common. We do it almost everyone does that without thinking about it. Okay, so if you didn't notice, the big difference is I'm coming down and landing either flat foot or forefoot first, and that makes the knee want to flex a little bit, taking stress off the back. This does not happen real easily when you training yourself to change your habit.
It also takes stress off the knee and hip.
Yeah, so we're taking the back, hip, and knee, so it's really helping the whole chain.
Right.
So it's a win-win situation. What you can do is do not think about taking long strides in front of you. Your stride should come just and land right under your hip. So you're taking shorter strides. That's going to help. One thing that Rick Olderman, the therapist that we've been working with, and he's an expert at teaching people this, is he'll have people come down on your forefoot and land, and then put the weight through your toes and bounce a couple times, come through here. This is not how you're going to walk. This is how you're going to train yourself. So you get a feel for landing on your forefoot.
It's like you're ice skiing.
Yeah, it is, like you're ice skiing. That can be a good one. Again, remember, don't reach out. When you do that, you almost have to pull your toes up, and then you heel strike hard. All that impact goes through the joints and back. Come down here, do your bounce. I have not practiced this one. I've been learning it just by shortening my stride and using different footwear. If you use footwear that has a zero drop like this one, it's pretty soft sole. And there's, this is a whole revolution, I think, in footwear that's going to become more and more popular.
Prominent.
Yeah. Wide toe box. But the big thing is for this is that you could feel the earth underneath you because it's a thinner sole and it's a zero drop versus your traditional stiff sole, all the
Thick
support.
sole.
Yep. Thick sole, higher heel in the back than in the front. We do not want that geometry. Okay, so there we go. I hope that helps. It's going to allow you to walk longer. Be patient with it. It takes a little while to teach yourself to walk this way. Okay, the next movement, or this is actually a stretch, is we need to stretch the quadricep muscles, and that's going to free up the pelvis again, so the pelvis is positioned so it takes stress off the low back, eliminating that lumbar pain. So you start here at the edge of your bed. You'll see how Bob works this. You start with both knees up. It flattens your back on the bed so we get proper position there. Let one leg down so that the leg hangs over the edge of the bed, so the knee is right here as Bob has. This knee stays up here being held by your arms. That positions and maintains the stability of your pelvis. The stretch is going on right here in the quads.
Be up like this.
Right. And then let gravity stretch it down. Hold this for about 30 seconds. The sartorius and the rectus femoris are the two muscles we're trying to get. One little trick, if you can flatten your leg down and it feels stretched out and you don't think there's a stretch there anymore. Bob, can you go back to the other leg so they can see it?
Sure.
And you're down like this and you don't feel a stretch, simply bring this foot towards the bed and then you'll feel more stretch. And that really zeroes in on those two muscles. Again, do both legs, always do both legs. You'll probably find one leg is tighter than the other. work on that side more. And again, this is going to really help that position of the pelvis, taking stress off the low back. So how you walk makes a big difference.
Big difference.
Yep. Quad tightness. These things are the two
You
things.
take a lot of steps a day. You take a lot
Oh,
of
right,
steps a
exactly.
day.
You do these too, and you will notice, if you got stenosis, you're going to notice you're able to walk farther. It's not going to happen in 1 or 2 days. Give it a week or so. But
Brad, you have it.
I do have stenosis. That is correct. You're right. And I was down to 3/4 of a mile, and I was getting leg pain, particularly on one leg. And
Just walking.
yeah, just walking. It was very consistent. No matter what I did at 3/4 of a mile, I
And
kept
now
track
what
of it.
you do?
3-4 miles. I mean,
And run, right?
right. I'm not a walker. If I'm going that far, I want to get there faster. I don't have the patience. All right. Good luck with your lumbar stenosis. Your walking, your pain levels will come down. Are you waving at me, Tanner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
That camera.
Tanner.
Sorry. Take care. Be careful. I'm getting
Be cool.
confused.